Sup, I literally reacted to 2 videos that this guy made, like, literally just... over here, let me see, about 23 seconds ago. From the moment of starting recording this video. So yeah, let's react to this video,
August
shall we? Guys, girls, and everything else. Because I need to say that hello every time.
2021,
Yes.
the Minecraft Bed Wars YouTuber Technoblade publicly announces that he's been diagnosed with cancer.
Oh yeah, everyone will be milky. I knew the moment I saw this. My first wasn't like horror. Oh no, that's horrible because I don't really watch Technoblade. I didn't really watch Technoblade, but I was still kind of sad for the fact that he got cancer. But I knew, I'm probably gonna be the only person on YouTube that doesn't milk that situation.
And then they came back and they told me that the reason my arm hurts is because I have cancer.
Naturally, Twitter and the entire Minecraft community wishes Technoblade the best. The majority of the commentary community, which is notorious for talking about MCYT drama, decides not to cover this topic out of respect for Techno.
And I actually respect that people that didn't cover that topic.
That is except for one YouTuber. One YouTuber decides to cover the topic. The YouTuber Jaden makes a tweet. These channels are already milking the Technoblade situation while making a video on that situation on the exact same day. Once people started calling her out on this, she had a mental breakdown on Twitter, ultimately ending up in both of her accounts getting suspended. Jaden has been one of the fastest growing commentary YouTubers to date. At the peak of the Jaden channel, each video would do quite better than the last. But looking at Jaden's channel today, it's quite the opposite. Jaden's channel is dying. Each video seems to do worse than the last. Most people say it's all the controversy surrounding Jaden. The Technoblade drama where
Sure. Yeah. I hope that my channel doesn't become some sort of making ground. I still want my channel to be like mostly just my content that I actually want to record. I'm just making sure that I record more stuff than I actually react to. I want to keep like it in a ratio where I talk more than I watch.
dropped his legendary commentary crusade on Jaden, being the final shot to blow Jaden's channel into irrelevancy. Optimus may have taken the glory for the kill, but that's not the whole story. This is the rise and fall of Jaden.
What's going on, guys? It's your...
By the way, since it's intro, just you know what it's all about. Just smash that subscribe button.
Blaze MC here, and welcome to episode 1 of Minecraft. My channel is dying. My views are down like 50% right now. I can't even hit 200 views on my newest videos.
So, Dream just did a face reveal. Well, kind. I feel awful for Technoblade, so I messed up. As you guys know, yesterday I made a video talking about the entire Technoblade situation.
First of all, make sure you're not milking somebody's death because that's fucked. But if anybody ever tells you to stop milking a topic that isn't scummy, shut the fuck up.
I'm just so tired of life. I know it can't keep
Shit.
And why Jaden is problematic, we first need to understand who Jaden is. Jaden had many channels before her main channel, but her main channel started off as a simple Minecraft channel. She made videos on Minecraft servers to be exact, mostly the server 2b2t, a Minecraft server based around anarchy. She made many videos on 2b2t, one of them even amassed over 70k views. Everything was looking good for the Jaden channel, but then it took a turn for the worst. Her videos started getting less and less views. Even her 2b2t videos were getting merely of a fraction the views they used to get. Her channel was falling off, and it wasn't like Jaden wasn't aware of this. Jaden knew it was time to change up her content, so Jaden started experimenting with the commentary scene. At first, Jaden didn't find much success in commentary. Her channel wasn't growing very much anymore, and she made a video titled Real Talk, pretty much talking about the state of her dead channel. This doesn't add much to the story besides one key fact. Jaden cares about views. If Jaden doesn't get views, Jaden isn't happy. Needless to say, her commentary videos were extremely bland and generic, but that all changed one day when she decided to base her videos off of news about YouTube drama. Her source came from Twitter. You see, when something would go viral on Twitter, Jaden would make a video on it, and since the topic was so hot, the video was bound to get views. This is what is known today as topic commentary. She made a distinct style of content where she reported on news topics, which worked well in the YouTube algorithm, but was arguably some of the most bland and boring content you can make on YouTube. But eventually, she found success.
Imagine me actually making this. I'm just literally saying that if I in case in some sort of like in some sort of way kind of become a YouTuber like this, just like kind of I don't know, some sort of just call me out if I become like a bland YouTuber that just like has no personality at some point.
Well, there's nothing wrong with her content besides the fact that it's fucking terrible. If you dig deeper, you'll find a darker side to Jaden. You'll have to go to her Twitter account to really understand how much of a spurg this person is.
Yeah, religious people are so sensitive. I'm 90% sure that then she will be like, no, we're not, and then she will get sensitive over people just saying that. And then she will get offended. Like, she is actually way more sensitive than what she's making other people think religious people are. Only thing that is worse than people that are obsessed with their religion is people that are just obsessed with them having no religion, and to the point that they will just start screaming at other people for just being religious and just like making general statements like, oh yeah, every single Catholic will be like against gay people and is horrible. Like, no, that's just horrible. If you want to like see me just prove that it's wrong, just Google Washington National Cathedral. They like hosted like a pride march or something. Yeah, and also there are like a lot of churches in Canada that don't consider being LGBT a sin.
Ever since Jaden started making commentary videos, her channel has been growing pretty fast. And just like any YouTuber who grows a relatively large channel, she knew the right move was to expand to other platforms along with her YouTube channel. So that's exactly what she did. She created a TikTok, a Twitter, and a Discord server. But on these platforms, she acts a little bit different than the way she acts on her videos. She may not show any personality in her videos, but she sure shows a lot of personality on her Twitter account. The first major dip in...
Yeah, I want to show my personality in every platform that I'm on. Though my Twitter is kind of sus, I will probably, and I should probably not link it, but you know, this video will still get demonetized, so yeah, if you want me acting a bit more sassy, then check out my Twitter.
Jaden's reputation was caused by Twitter. You see, Jaden makes her shitty little news videos every single day, but she also tweets about them every single day. One day, one of them got 1 out of 10, so she made a tweet, hey, my new video is doing terrible, what the fuck? And the YouTuber Larix goes into the replies and calls her cringe for making this tweet, which is honestly true. But let's just say she didn't reply to that, very maturely. In fact, she had an entire meltdown. No,
really not sure. I don't really like when people just, for the sake of trying to be like edgy and I'm now so cool, I'm going to prove that you're wrong, I'm going to use slurs on top of everything that you say. Yes, I'm going to tell you a bunch of bad things, and I'm going to just I literally I was literally just burst laughing while saying that, so I don't want to eat up that much of your time.
fucking hate this dude. I hope he died a terrible fucking death. Made a video on this, clowning on Jaden, but he actually took it down along with the rest of his videos so he could make Minecraft Demon Slayer Let's Plays. But I would like to point out one thing. The main thing Jaden was doing here was flexing her analytics on Larix, pretty much claiming that his channel was dead and her channel was doing good. Pretty much flexing the analytics she was just complaining about. One day, a YouTuber by the name of Anschan makes a small joke video calling out Jaden, and Jaden replies with the comment, haha, you losers are desperate. She later deleted this comment. She made another comment on her alt account, enjoy the clout loser dash my alt account, and she called people who made videos on her clout chasers a lot of the time.
Oh, you actually got into contact with her? Jesus. Yeah, I actually, yeah, that's actually me actually clapping, because I wouldn't expect actual like small. I would not expect like people that have like half the subscribers of another person to actually get in contact with them. Like, I'm not even saying that ironically. I'm not roasting you. I'm just like genuinely Wow, actually a good job. Unless it's like a common thing and even fans can, and even just like people that have 0 subscribers can get to it.
Time. Now, but I think this argument is extremely flawed, and here's why.
Yeah.
Jaden seems to have a problem with people, quote, using her name for clout, but she does the same thing to Dream and Tommy in it.
Yeah,
She uses their name
I
for
hate
clout. In
hypocrites.
fact, she even uses their face for clout. She clickbaited their face reveals.
But I will probably become like a cloud chaser later on.
Both Dream and Corpse Husband, and those are her two most
Yeah.
viewed videos. I find Jaden's content to be extremely boring in general, but I have zero problem with her milking Dream. But this argument that everyone's using her name for clout is extremely flawed, because people can make videos on whoever they
Extremely
want. They're not all
hypocritical.
doing it for the views. Now, I'm sure views are part of it, and views were a large part of the reason why I made so many videos on you, Jaden. But people could say the exact same
Yes.
thing about your Dream video, so I don't understand why you continue to use this argument. Later on, me and Jaden got into a DM
But these
argument where she
friends
repeatedly
isn't it?
used the points that her sub count made her content good. But if you've ever seen a video by her, you'll know that that's not the case. Jaden seems to think just because she has all these subscribers, she can't be criticized or the criticism isn't valid, but that's an extremely
Yeah.
bullshit.
Actually, okay, let's make a deal, guys. If I will get to more subs than Jaden, then I will like call her out actually officially, like on a big video and just like make her point irrelevant. This will be like super funny.
Point, because no matter how many subs you have, you can be criticized for your shitty actions.
Yes.
But nah, she gets your views in a second. If you criticize her, no, she just gets your views in a second. She's just arguably one of the best channels. Like, there's no like real debating with that. You know what I mean? There's far worse.
Yeah, I mean, literally. Literally, she doesn't even have that much channels. Like, that much subs. I mean, like, I know, that just sounds like a crazy amount, but... And I'm not like a person that just constantly follows, like, big YouTubers, but... Even if I, like... clicked on, like... Almost any channel, even, like, Hunter Avalon, maybe... Like, half of the channels have more subs, like Vosh. And yes, I'm subscribed to Sesame Street. I honestly have no idea why I subscribed to Sesame Street, but later on, I was just like, I was literally just too lazy.
Channels out there,
Thumbs up.
yeah. I don't care what anyone says, this logic is extremely retarded, but you know, none of this was enough to bring down Jaden's reputation.
Yeah, someone will probably just like call me out and try to like use, oh, you're subscribed to Sesame Street as like some sort of point to like accuse me of something. That will be pretty interesting.
But what happened next kind of did. It was a
Yeah.
lot like the Lyric situation, a meltdown just at a much larger scale. Let's dive into this.
Yeah, religious people are so sensitive, and then like literally get sensitive over like someone saying no to this. Like literally just Jaden is Jalen. Jalen is like that person, like literally religious people don't really do nothing. Like only way that you can like get mad at religious people is, although I don't personally hate like Muslim people personally, but only thing I can see is just like you being pissed at religious people if you had some bad experiences with like Muslim men, of like how Muslim governments treat people. But otherwise than that, like a bunch of Christians are not really dicks. Buddhists are like the coolest people ever. Hindu people are like, they're kind of quirky, let's say, but they're still like decent people. And like most of Jewish people are still chill. So yeah, let's just go ahead.
This bullshit.
Oh yeah, like I said, like people that are aggressively religious, they're like problematic. Yeah, I agree. If someone like is aggressively religious, then that's problematic. But it's also equally like cringe when someone is aggressively atheist, just like Jalen. Like literally, I'm pissed off because you have your own religion. You don't deserve to live. Yes, that's it. Just that. Yes.
Like, which you know is fine, but when people do
I hate where like people just like do these little segments where they just like put music in between things. It made me get me like copyright strike, but because you know like I'm not afraid to like of reacting to things where people like just use like foul language, like say fuck and stuff like that, because I don't really care that much about monetization until until YouTube like becomes my job. If it becomes my job, then I will probably try to upload some. I will probably try to like upload a bunch of videos a day, with like some of them being like completely free and monetizable, and like rest of them being all of the stuff where I can say whatever I want. So yeah, sure.
do this on Twitter, it really just demonstrates the fundamental problem with Twitter. This doesn't just go for Jaden, but there are people who sit down all day and they just make these fucking tweets in their room all day long. Every little thought and opinion they have, you know, they just put it on the internet. You know, I have a little opinion on this, I'm gonna put it on the internet. I have a little thought about this, I'm gonna put it on the internet. But here's the thing, everyone who uses Twitter is a human being, so we all think of some dumb shit sometimes. And you know, here's the main problem with Twitter. It's not cancel culture, it's not the stands or any of that bullshit.
Yeah,
it's
tell
really
me
that
more.
these people who put every little thought and opinion they have
Yeah, there are like people that just use like Giga Chat meme are like the worst people. People are just trying to like. People are just giving the most like. They're just like calling their own statements like, yes, I'm totally yes, I'm totally based, and then they like put Giga Chat on it. While they actually like. I'm going to ask like based on what? Literally like a lot of people that call themselves based make these opinions based on that are literally not based on anything. They are biased, not based, and biased due to personal things that don't actually make sense. Like literally, what I really love about people like Think Before You Sleep and Hunter Avalon, though they are like on the on like different sides, like Think Before You Sleep is on the right, Hunter Avalon is on the left, but they are both Democrats, so they actually try to think about things they say and try to back them up with a source. While I don't really like Republicans because most Republicans just take things at face value. I also hate how like there are people on Twitter, especially on the left, that just like say, ah yes, I'm a Democrat, and then just say like stuff like, oh no, you cannot draw a person that is white, everyone must be black. Like literally some sort of like total Republican. Like I hate Republicans, I hate authoritarians.
have on the internet. They're constantly putting this stuff on the internet. Are bound to put some stupid shit on the internet.
Yes.
It's only human, we think of some dumb shit. But when you're constantly putting it on the internet, it makes you look like a dumbass because of course you're gonna put some dumb shit.
It doesn't even make you look like a dumbass. It just it makes you look like a dumbass, but makes you look as a dumbass. Seems like you saying like you're not a dumbass, but it makes you look this way. While it is literally just, it makes you look like a dumbass. It just makes people see you for who you actually are.
Shit on the internet. But here's what you kind of have to wonder about these people on Twitter. You know, everyone says, oh, the people on Twitter, they're all so stupid. All of them are
Hey,
retards.
quit looking at Twitter. Nick. I love just how people try to use memes to emphasize how wrong they are, because they try to use humor to actually deflect anything that just makes their stuff. Like, she is not even like sitting happily at Twitter, she is just like raging all the time. Like seriously, like barbarians in like TTRPGs are like way more chill than her.
cards. You kind of have to wonder, are they really retarded? Or do they just put every
Yes.
little thought in the internet because they have no fucking life? That being said, Jaden tends to have a habit of putting like some next level dumb shit. Like, it's not like the kind of dumb shit you see on
I approve, don't cancel this guy for saying retarded. Yeah, I have the award pass. Asperger boy.
Twitter. This is like next level shit. Here, I'll read it out to you right now. So let's start off with tweet number 1. Why are religious people...
No, religious people are not sensitive. Like, a lot of religious people are not sensitive. They are just people that, okay, here's my here's the thing I believe in, and I'm going to just go on with my life. Once again, Washington National Cathedral and stuff like that. People that are sensitive are mostly just people that are Republican. It just so happens that more people that are religious are Republican. But like literally just people that act Republican, that just do stuff that aligns with Republican stuff are the ones that are sensitive, at least in my opinion. Like Democrats are the ones that believe in freedom of speech and greater good.
So sensitive. Now, it's a completely fair statement to make, you know, all religious people, they're all just so sensitive.
Yeah.
But then she ramps it up a little bit. I want religion gone. Okay, you know, she kind of fucking took it to the next level there. I hope World War II happens to all religious people. So then she goes on.
World War II can't happen to all religious people because World War II already happened, and a second World War. And right now, if there would be another World War, then it would be World War III, you know? And literally, if it would be just religious people, then it wouldn't even be a world war.
To kind of say, oh, religion, it's an outdated concept. Yeah. She keeps going on talking about this shit, and then once Tipster News says, hey,
yeah, literally, Jalen is like the person that snaps the most.
Hey, you know, glad to know that someone like Jaden, who I've been extremely supportive for quite some time, thinks I'm mentally weak just because I believe in something that brings me purpose to life. And then she says, yeah, you're a real piece of shit for disagreeing with me. Dude, you have some shit takes. You're gonna fucking have people disagree with you. This is the most fucking dumbass shit I've ever seen. He's a piece of shit because he's religious and disagreeing with you. That's fucking retarded. These beliefs have no place in modern society. Do you think slave owners have a place in...
Wait. Bro, you do realize that Nazis are the ones that started the war on religion, mostly on Judaism, and try to like say this master race thing. That's extremely hypocritical. Like literally, you are the closest thing that aligns with Nazis probably over here. Like, right along with people that try to cancel people. Like literally, you try to cancel people for being religious. Like literally on both. If someone is trying to cancel people or ban people for like stuff that just helps them, it doesn't even like do stuff. Like I do believe that some views on religion are outdated. For example, like people that just hate gay people because. Like I think that that's horribly outdated, and it has been actually disproven because like literally only because first quote actually from the Bible, it was actually changed, and second quote was mostly because men that were already married to other people just decided to have an orgy. Yeah. And also people that believe in Greek mythology, that still doesn't hurt anyone. You just you just believe in something that's so evil. Like literally just hating people just because of something that doesn't really affect you. That's the definition of bigotry. That's like being homophobic or transphobic.
in society. Nazis, what about Roman soldiers? People who okay, dude, I can't fucking read this with a straight face. Didn't realize there's a lot of religious people in the commentary community. Jesus Christ, I keep blocking all of these losers. Yeah, they're the fucking losers, not someone who tweets every 5 fucking seconds. You know, religious people, they're just the real losers, not
Yeah, Jalen has like literally no life.
use terminally on Twitter all goddamn day making these dumbass statements. But here's the best part. I don't have a screenshot of this tweet. I tried to archive everything I can, but after this whole meltdown, after everything, she kind of realized, hey, this is kind of stupid. She tweets out, I've been crying over this app for an hour.
Yes, because she's dumb.
Which, by the way, can I just say, she said religious people are sensitive. You cried over Twitter for an hour.
Yes,
I refuse to believe this is a
literally.
real person. But that's not even it. Jaden actually had multiple meltdowns.
Distress.
So essentially what happened
Good
during the
take,
second one is
actually.
Jaden made a tweet. How are these YouTubers already milking the Technoblade situation? And it shows people like, you know, oh, Technoblade got cancer, all this clickbait stuff, streamers react to Technoblade getting cancer, all that bullshit. But after she called out these channels for, quote, milking the Technoblade situation, she decided it was a good idea. Hey, you know, I'm just gonna go make my own video on Technoblade. Why not? And she goes out and she makes her video, and surprisingly, her video is a masterpiece. She explains that she actually feels bad for Technoblade and how no one should deserve to get cancer, you know? She's really putting some groundbreaking opinions on the table.
Yeah,
really
totally.
just like
No
a
one
good,
said that this
informative
clip
video. And the
that
best part
coming.
was when she called out the clickbaiting channels, you know? Clickbaiting people's cancer, that's
Just like
wrong.
her.
Just a really well-made and well-done video that I really enjoyed, but unfortunately she took it down, and you'll see why. But essentially, everyone was calling her out from every angle, and she was saying about, oh, you know, my fans still love me. The haters, they're just gonna hate. But, you know, my fans still love me. For every person who hates me, there's 100 people who love me. She just kind of like spurged at everyone, and, like fucking said a bunch of shit to anyone who criticized her. But here's the bottom line. This is like plainly hypocritical, because she told John Swan in DMs. John Swan said, hey, you know, you're being hypocritical. And by the way, I don't like John Swan by any means. I don't fucking like that guy, but pretty much he said, hey, you know, you can see how this is hypocritical. And she said, oh, but I only made one video. That's not milking. Jaden, it does not matter. It's bad for the same reason. You, along with these clickbait channels that you called out, are profiting off of someone's cancer diagnosis. You're doing the same thing you called them out for. That's the problem with them. They're using Technoblade's cancer diagnosis for money, just like the same way you're doing it. It's bad for the same fucking reason. After this, Optimus dropped a video on Jaden, pretty much explaining everything I just explained. And then Jaden dropped an apology video, but most people were smart enough to realize that, you know, Jaden should put on like a
That will be probably like the fakest apology that is ever.
sad tone in the video, but if you read between the lines, you'll know that she's just secretly trying to justify everything she did while putting it under the title of an apology video. But yeah, I just want to interject one more thing real fast. Jaden actually got into a drama with the YouTuber Absorber. She pretty much stole some other YouTuber's video named Loisty, but she called him out for potentially faking hate donations in his live stream. Absorber threatened to do a copyright takedown of Jaden's video, which is pretty stupid, but Jaden did a copyright takedown of someone who re-uploaded her deleted video, I Feel Awful for Technoblade. If you really meant your apology, why would it matter if they re-uploaded your video? Well, I think it's because her apology is fake, but you could draw your own conclusion. Yes, it is her content, but this shit is fucking pathetic. An archive is meant for people to see deleted videos, and the fact that you strike them down, in my opinion, is fucking pathetic. Eventually, though, just like any situation, the situation died down, but so did Jaden's channel. For the last part of this video, I want to talk about why Jaden's channel died. Does it have to do with the Technoblade drama or something else? Let's dive into this final fucking landfill.
Yeah, this channel is dying.
I don't assume it's very much of a stretch to know that Jaden's channel is falling off. She once went from averaging 100k to 300k views, and now she's struggling to pass 100k. Earlier in the video, I mentioned that Jaden started this unique style of content where she talks about YouTube drama. Whenever something explodes on Twitter, she'll make a video on it, and the top
Yeah, that's not a unique thing. Like literally everyone does that probably. I will probably do this at some point. Let me know if you want me to do a video like this.
topic is so hot, it's bound to get views. But Jaden wasn't the only person making this content. For a while now, the commentary community was plagued with these awful topic commentary channels. So let's take a look at some of these other topic commentary channels. Poncho. You know, his views are good, but he doesn't
Yeah, Pancho is Pancho is like one of the most overrated people ever. Like, Pancho is like, hey, hello here, I'm Pancho, and I'm Pancho. That's literally him. Like, Mexican rate
doesn't really make topic commentary anymore. He makes reaction commentary. What about Pegasus? Another topic commentary.
Yeah, I literally just saw like I got bored of his like commentary because like his whole thing was just like making general and bold stuff. Like general statements that are like really really bold, you know. Literally just like the most basic things.
Channel who's been on the rise since the quarantine. He also stopped making topic commentary videos and moved to reaction. What about Decept? Well, he moved to reaction too, but it seems like he moved a little bit late. His channel doesn't seem to be doing very good. One thing you notice about all these other topic commentary channels that's different from Jaden is that they all moved to reaction commentary.
Yes.
Jaden hasn't. Topic commentary has been dying, and while all these channels moved away from it, Jaden rode the trend into the sunset, and now it might be too late. Jaden went down with the topic commentary genre. Most topic commentators moved to reaction, but Jaden stuck around too long and now her channel died. But maybe one day Jaden will bounce back along with topic commentary. Who knows, YouTube's pretty unpredictable. And if Jaden bounces back, then I'll make 7 more videos on Jaden. Peace.
No, you won't because you stopped recording. But yeah, that was my take. That basically extended how much? That was a 13-minute video and I turned it into a half-hour video. So yeah, I essentially doubled the time of this video. So yeah, I think that deserves like a subscription or something. I will try to like record today as much videos as I can. And tomorrow the same thing. So yeah, peace.